someone who's played poker with the South Korean mob? If not, no worries, because I'm proud to introduce my hero and father, David Clark. I call my dad my hero because of his versatile list of accomplishments, such as his time in the military, his career achievements, his relationship with me, and his overall outlook on the world. After graduating high school, he enlisted in the Army and served from 1988 until 1992. He had the nickname Scoops while in the Army because at one point he broke his arm and hand so badly that the cast made his hand look like an ice cream scoop. His official job title was an Electronic Warfare Signals Intelligence Analyst, and he's not allowed to tell me or anyone else what the job entailed until he's 99 years old. So you can bet we feed him a lot of veggies. He is, however, able to tell me that while in South Korea, he played poker with the mob, as well as even dated a Korean model. My mom does not appreciate that. After the Army, he went to New Mexico State University, where he met my mom, and later got his bachelor's degree in math and philosophy. A few years after that, my mom and him got married, and a few after that, they moved to Las Vegas, where he got a teaching job working in one of the worst parts of the city. Because so many of his students came from rough socioeconomic backgrounds, he undoubtedly changed their lives with his life advice and teachings of logic and critical thinking skills. When I was 3 years old, he got offered a job doing actuarial work in Brookfield, Wisconsin, so my family and I moved across the country. He continued doing actuarial work until the summer before my senior year in high school, when he got an offer to go to Boston as a projection analyst for a sister company of American Family Insurance. He lived in Boston for 4 years, just moving back a few months ago, and I was very lucky to be able to visit him multiple times for college tours, Thanksgivings, and a surprise visit I planned with my boyfriend. He's now the lead analyst for all data on claims, still with AmFam. I consider my relationship with my dad to be an accomplishment because so many of my peers have unhealthy relationships with their fathers today. But when my dad knew that my mom was pregnant with me, he made the conscious decision that he was going to be close to me, because unfortunately his parents did not do the same. So there were countless nights where we would stay up late playing with my Barbies, or playing computer games like The Sims, watching TV shows, or just hanging out. He went to all of my sporting events, such as basketball games, softball games, cross-country meets, rugby games, and he always looked forward to my high school father-daughter dances. I did too. When I went to the University of Vermont, every 6 weeks or so we would switch off visiting each other in Boston or Burlington. And when we weren't visiting each other, we were FaceTiming almost every single day. I think it's honestly really unique that my dad and I actively seek out and look forward to spending time together. I also consider his overall outlook on life to be an accomplishment because it's so easy to let the stresses and just life in general negatively impact you. No matter the circumstance, my dad always finds a way to bounce back with his dad humor, his goofiness, and his just relaxed personality. For example, in January, he had a severe case of vertigo, went to the hospital, and a few months later found out from testing that he has a benign brain tumor. During all the months of testing in the unknown, obviously there were times where we were anxious and stressed out and upset, but my dad pretty much always was lighthearted and would boost the energy. He's taught me that it's possible to prioritize your career and family, and that it's okay if you want to have jobs in multiple careers throughout your life. His military service, career history, relationship with me, and overall outlook on life have proven that where there's a will, there's a way, and no obstacle is impossible to overcome. Because ultimately, as he's told and shown me, life is what you make it.